Before the oceans drank Atlantis, a dark period in Tacoma modding history ruled the planet. For this was the time when Tacomaholic owned a Tacoma, but had yet to begun making Tacoma modding videos. But thanks to Mighty Crom, that was about to change. Crom. Welcome back to the Tacomaholic channel, everyone. If you do love everything Tacoma related, go ahead and subscribe now, lest ye forget. So it is Saturday. I know you guys are having a great time. I'm actually going off-roading tomorrow, and one of the guys who's going is the pre-runner Tacoma, which I'm sure you remember from the video linked right up there, to the same trail featured in that video, so I am curious to see what's gonna go down. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be entertaining. Are you not entertained? So yes, there were a few years there when I owned a Tacoma, and sadly I didn't make any Tacoma videos. Thankfully, I woke up, pulled myself out of the darkness, and got my act together and started having fun with the YouTube channel. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the ride so far. But today, I will be going over one of those first mods I installed on the truck that has never been featured in a video, even though I get asked about it all the time, including someone who just commented today or yesterday. So we're gonna dive right in and go over what's called the Iggy Panel. And just in case you're wondering what the heck I'm talking about, the Iggy Panel is this switch panel you see right here. And before we dive right in, because I know a lot of people ask when they see stuff in the video, this is the little remote control I have for my headlights, which I know I still have not made a full headlight video. That one's coming. This is the old CB mic attachment I had over here, just secured with Velcro before I got the new attachment right up here. I think I'm going to use this thing to like hold quarters and stuff. I just have the same Velcro on there. It's holding it on. Should be perfect for holding quarters and loose change. This is the ever popular Kino Flashlight, which is always charged, ready to go in one of your 12-volt cigarette lighters. No one from the Iggy Panel website and company is paying me to say this. I got this product way before I started doing videos. Just like I said in the intro, that part was true. So this will be my honest review of this product. Of course, if anyone from the Iggy Panel company wants to send me other stuff they have in the future for reviews, I'm always open to discussing those opportunities. Okay, so right off the bat, one of the things I love about the Iggy Panel switch slot solution, try saying that 5 times fast. Switch slot solution, switch slot solution, switch slot solution. It does utilize what I would consider an otherwise not necessarily a wasted space, but this front cubby compartment up here, which you could, put your wallet, keys, sunglasses, all that stuff. It's really overkill in my book, because you can see, even with that completely covered up, which I've had that on there for about 4 years now, so it's been a long time. I don't miss that slot at all. I don't miss having that extra storage at all, because you still have 2 cup holders down here, which I have since removed just to sort of take place of that, because I never really have large cups up here anyway. You still have this right here, 1 cup holder right here, and then 2 more back here, and that's plenty. Not to mention, cup holders in the door and all that. So plenty of storage up here, even though this space will, of course, be taken up by the Iggy Panel. And as you guys know, I always love mods like this that take advantage of space and just make it more functional on the inside of your Tacoma, because even though we all sort of like, building up the cockpit area, it's really fun when you can do stuff like this that just makes everything super efficient. So it's not really in the way. It feels like it belongs. And let's be honest, even though I currently only have 1 switch on here, that thing looks pretty awesome. And of course, if you are interested in picking up not only the Iggy Panel, but maybe some of their LED pod lights, I think they also have like a nice reverse light kit and a rock light kit. The LED quality looks pretty amazing. The pricing's great. I will put links for the Iggy Panel and their website and company in general down in the description below. Now, when you order the Iggy Panel, what is included? The switches right here, you do have to get those separately, either from the Otra website or like on Amazon. These parts right here, you do have to order separately also. They're just plastic blanks, because otherwise this would just be exposed and you'd see wires and stuff in there. These are only, I want to say, like $1.50 a piece, so even if you're like me, you only have 1 switch attached and you have to get 5 of them, not exactly going to break the bank. So what is included when you buy the panel? This is the aluminum panel. It does have a cutout in the middle with this plastic surround that you would then pop the switch plates and the blank face plates in there to fill all that up. It does have the plastic opening attached to that, and you can see right here and on the other side over here in the corner, I know it's a little dark, These are actually two little handles that you just screw in with two nuts on the back side of it just to hold that in case you needed to remove this. It is just sitting in there tight. I'm not actually going to remove it, but you would just grab the two handles on either side and pull out carefully. And I'm not actually going to show you that because the panel is metal and you can see it's just sitting in here with the plastic. And if you remove the panel and put it in, over time, you're just going to risk scratching the plastic and all that. So I haven't removed this since I've installed it a few years ago. I barely scratched the side over here, but again, it's all dark, so you can't really see. But just be careful during the install. Once you get, all your wires in there and everything's good to go. Make sure you put everything into place extra carefully because these sides of this are still sharp since it is metal on plastic. The plastic back there, you would just drill whatever size hole you need to run your wires through. There's plenty of screws in there once you remove all this plastic and access that, so you could use the metal on metal contact to ground and all that. And then from there, it's very easy to run your wires up and around back here, down underneath and out to your battery through the firewall opening over there where all your other wires are going. I did mention the blank face plates and the switches like you see here are sold separately, so you can customize that and get switches that light up as you see fit, whatever you want to put in there. I have actually left this. This is actually the switch. I'm not sure if you can read it. For my ditch lights, which you can see right there sort of pointing downwards into the ditch. I actually left this perfectly installed. I did not change it since I installed my S-Pod unit up there. I did think about rerouting it to one of these, but I decided just to leave it because it's already installed. I didn't want to mess with it. I will go ahead and utilize these switches in the future for my next 6 accessory mods. But I have this ready to go for another 5, so that should cover probably all the lighting I'm going to do. As you guys know, I have tons of lighting mods I have purchased yet to install, so I will be getting to all those pretty quickly. There are a few versions of this depending on what kind of transmission you have. You can get it. The one I got, it actually just comes as unfinished aluminum, so it is silver of course, and you can paint it. I think I just put Plasti Dip on mine. It is holding up well. To me, it looks like it belongs there perfectly. I love the way it sort of sits back. The colors blend in nicely. You could get crazy if you wanted to and paint it some other color, but I like the sort of the black charcoal look, sort of tucks it away so you barely notice it's there until you need it. There is even a version, so you can use the Iggy Panel. The cutout is different if you want to run one of these Switch Pros systems, which I'll put a link to that so you can see what I'm talking about. So of course the cutout for that would be different to accommodate that system. Aside from that, there's really not much to say about the panel. You guys can see it right here. You can judge for yourself, but I love it. I think it's a perfect solution if you know you have a few accessories to mount and get wired, but you sort of run out. Like you can see I have a blank right here, a blank over here, which some people utilize. That's great if you just have a few things. Again, over here on the driver's side to the left of the steering wheel, some people have blanks over here too. All of my slots are taken up though. So if you know you have a few lighting accessories you need to get mounted up, this is a perfect solution on where to get those hidden out of the way, make it look like a clean professional install. So go ahead and check out that link below, and go ahead and comment below. Let me know if you plan on getting one of these kits and what you think of it in general. Alright everyone, thank you so much for supporting the channel by watching this video. Like I mentioned earlier, I am going off-roading tomorrow. Can't wait to see what kind of footage I grab. Get that chopped up and edited and out to you guys in no time. And as a side note, the 25% off sale is still live in the Tacomaholic store. Check that out below. Free shipping to the United States and Canada. I get your stuff out to you as soon as you order it. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you in the next video.